Let's speak about modern discourse, or more accurately, the lack thereof. Picture this: a leftist yoga teacher, probably sipping kombucha as she types on Facebook that she's radiating Namaste vibes. Posts how she's shocked, yes, shocked, I tell ya, that her progressive pals are popping champagne over Charlie Kirk's murder. Yes, Charlie Kirk, gunned down at 31 years of age in front of his own children for the crime of talking to college students. But rest assured, do not worry, she makes sure to sprinkle in the mandatory virtue signal. I didn't like him either. He was seething with hate. Oh, really? Seething with hate? I've watched at least 300 clips of Charlie Kirk debating purple-haired screamers with the patience of a saint, that which I do not have, in case you haven't noticed, politely, very politely dismantling their arguments while they hurl scorn and insults upon him like they're auditioning for a frickin' Reddit thread. Hate. The guys out there Socratically schooling people while they're frothing at the mouth. Where is the seething? Show me the receipts. I implore anybody out there, show me the receipts. So I drop a video in her comments. Charlie calmly engaging with someone that he's supposed to hate. Hate, in quotes, I mean.
I just want to say I'm a transgender male. What age should kids be able to get things like hormone therapy? Because I don't know what's true, what's not.
Tell me, are you comfortable telling me your story?
I've known that since like 3rd grade, and I am currently 19, almost 20. I've known basically since then. I didn't start going by like a different name until 7th and 8th grade. I just don't know, like, with the whole medical stuff, like what's true, what's not, what's helpful, because I've heard so many different opinions.
First of all, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm going to have an opinion that very few people will ever tell you, which is I want you to be very cautious putting drugs into your system in the pursuit of changing your body. I instead encourage you to work on what's going on in your brain first. I think what you need first and foremost is just a diagnosis. Just someone that is going to listen to what you've gone through, listen to what else is going on. My prayer for you, and again, very few people will say this, I actually want to see you be comfortable in how you were born.
Yeah.
I know that you might not feel that way, but I think that is something that you can achieve. I think that with the right team and the right people, you don't have to wage war on your body. You can learn to love your body.
This is a transgender. Somebody that, by all accounts of somebody seething with hatred, though this would be the one individual that he would pour his scorn upon. I didn't see it. I see a very sensible, genuine person answering a question being asked of him, engaging in debate. And here I am offering a counterpoint to her. Facts, logic, with a smile. Exactly as Charlie Kirk would have. And what do you think the response is? Leave it in the comments before I answer. This is the peace, love, and understanding crowd, mind you. You're cherry picking. Cherry picking. Lady, I've got a whole orchard of clips showing Charlie being the Dalai Lama of debate. But no, she and her friends in the thread, as the avatars of the peace, love, and understanding crowd, have to find a way to justify in their minds what happened. Thus, he was seething with hate, and I'm cherry picking. So I take a deep breath, and I channel my inner Charlie, and I once again engage in the Socratic method. Hey, how do your lefty friends justify dancing on a dead man's grave? Help me understand. Crickets. Well, not quite. More like a yoga mat-sized dodge. The next day, she's back with another gem on Facebook. I don't support what happened to Charlie, but what Charlie supported is what happened to Charlie. I feel that. Oh, you feel that, do you? What? The profound wisdom of blaming a guy for getting shot because he supported the Second Amendment? Thank you, Einstein. It's like saying Charlie advocated that cars as transport enhance human well-being, but then he got intentionally run over, ending his life by a vicious thug, so he kind of got what he asked for. It's the kind of mental gymnastics that are going to win gold at the Idiot Olympics. She's basically saying that Charlie deserved it because guns exist, because he thinks that they're good for protecting your family from intruders. If you've got a better interpretation, please, by all means, drop it in the comment section, because honestly, I'm begging to be wrong here. I really want to know what people mean. But you know what? It gets even better, because when I push back politely, mind you, still doing my best Charlie impression, she spirals into a rant about Israel committing genocide. Oh, and maybe I forgot this little fact. Michelle Weinstein, she's Jewish. Plot twist! It's like she's trying to win the Hypocrisy speedrun world record. I'm over here asking her of evidence of Charlie's seething hatred, and she's dodging like Neo in the Matrix. And then, bam, I get blocked by her. Blocked for merely asking questions, trying to be polite and engaging. I guess that's what passes for peace and love these days. Silence anyone who dares challenge the vibe that you claim you're emanating from the inside, when in fact what you exude is just the opposite. And my friends, here lies the problem. It's not just about Miss Downward Dog. You can't have a conversation with people whose brains have been hotwired by a psyop so intense it makes Inception look like a PowerPoint presentation at your local deli. Their identity, oh, that sacred place of peace, love, and understanding, that brand is so fragile that any fact, any question, any hint of reality that threatens it gets yeeted into the void. And that goes double for those introducing that dichotomy into their minds. Charlie Kirk, he was out there asking questions, winning debates with nothing but words and a smile. And what did they do? They stopped arguing back. They didn't bring better ideas. They silenced him with a bullet. Just like they silenced me with a block button. Same energy, different weapon. And I'm going to tell you, this is where the First Amendment is supposed to swoop in like a superhero, right? Free speech, baby. Let's talk about it, not shoot it out. Discourse is how we avoid violence. But one side, my friends, unfortunately is not interested. Why? I don't think it's because they're innately bad people. They think that they're decent. But they have been psyoped so hard that they've come to believe that murder is just a spicier form of debate. Charlie got what he asked for, they say, as if he was handing out "please shoot me" flyers. They're not just cheering a murder, they're justifying it, twisting their yoga-toned minds into knots to make it fit into their "I'm the good guy, I am peace, Namaste" narrative. And the media, they are the ringmasters of the circus. They've continually framed Charlie as a hate-filled boogeyman while amplifying every unhinged purple-haired protester that they can find. And I'm going to tell you why. Because outrage, baby, it sells. And nothing says click me like a dead conservative and a cheering, jeering mob of ghouls. So where is the off-ramp? I'm really asking. Please leave it in the comments. How do you de-escalate when one side is allergic to reason or conversation? Because Charlie Kirk was the moderate, a Christian guy trying to talk, and they gunned him down because he was too good at it. If my online spat on Facebook is any indication, we as a nation, as a people, are screwed. So I want to give some kudos out to the politicals, though it might be China's TikTok algorithm or a combination thereof, for brainwashing maybe 20% of the country into thinking cold-blooded murder in front of his children is just politics as usual, or that bigot Nazi racist got what they deserved and they can twist into any yoga pose in order to justify it in their minds. So as an investment professional, I'm not just shorting the stock of America based on what I see taking place. I think that we have to bet on full-blown civil war while the algorithm laughs and cashes the checks. But here's the kicker. We're not out of moves yet. We keep talking, we keep asking questions, keep shining a light on this insanity, because if we stop, we let the peace, love, and bullets crowd win. We're not just losing acquaintances to the abyss of progressivism. We're going to lose everything. The civilization that built this great country and gave you all the creature comforts of America. So I'm begging you, tell me in the comments, where is the off-ramp? How do we pull back from this madness? How do we stop the car from careening over the edge of the cliff? Because frankly, I'm not ready to trade my keyboard and my voice for a Kevlar vest and an M16 just yet. I'm begging you, let's figure this out before we're all starring in Hunger Games algorithm arena.